Welcome to the first video in this behind-the-scenes look at my latest Cyberspace Pirates animatic. This animatic was created using ActionBoards, my storyboarding add-on for Blender. In this video series, I'll be going through my process from scene blocking all the way to finished animatic. So this video series will serve as a how to use ActionBoards series as well as a behind-the-scenes. The file I have open right now is my completed project. As you can see, all my scenes are laid out on the video sequencer timeline. ActionBoards automatically updates the timeline every time you switch between the editorial and storyboarding workspaces, or if you make a change to the order of the scenes. With the add-on, all you need to do is press the Enter key to jump in and out of the scenes you want to work on. How did I manage to create this entire sequence in Blender? Well, that's what I'm here to show you. For me, it all starts with scene blocking. Here's a look at my scene blocking file. Scene blocking for a 3D storyboard is the process of framing scenes with your camera through all of your shots, using proxy sets and proxy character models. Think of it like a more simplified version of layout. This process can happen either before or after thumbnailing, depending on your workflow preferences. In my case, I like to do my scene blocking before thumbnailing, and then thumbnail my drawings within the scenes themselves. With ActionBoards, I do this by using the add-on's Create Scene from View feature, which allows me to quickly create new scenes with ActionBoards Camera Rig. I can do this either through the add-on's Scene Tools menu, or through the shortcut Ctrl-Alt-N. When I do this, a new scene is created with all the assets I've registered in my default scene settings under the ActionBoards Setup tab. To add assets to the default scene setup, I simply select all the objects I want from the outliner or 3D viewport, and then click the Add OBJ to BG Assets button. This can also be done with your active collection by pressing the Add Collection to Autolink button. Keep in mind, you can only add one collection at a time. If I want to make an adjustment to the camera without creating a new scene, I'd use the shortcut Ctrl-Alt-C instead. This will move the camera rig to match the current view in the viewport without making a new scene. You can also manually adjust the camera by moving the camera rig's control handles. The action camera has three main control points: the start handle, the end handle, and the target cube. The start and end handles determine where the camera's path begins and ends. You can use the track position value in the camera controls menu to key the camera movement. The target cube is where the camera is pointed at in all of your scenes. The target can be moved independently of the camera or can be locked to it if you need it at a fixed angle. To lock the target to the camera, you just need to select the cube and check Bind to Camera at the top of the Object Tools menu. The target cube now moves with your camera. You can easily break this connection by unchecking the Bind to Camera button. You can even bind 3D objects and grease pencil drawings to the camera by using the Bind to Camera button as well. Having shown you the basics of scene creation and using the camera rig, I can now show you a demonstration on how I use these two features to quickly block out my scenes. First off, I make sure all the background assets I want in my scene are registered to the scene setup. I like to use these little peg-looking guys as character proxies, so I'll make sure they are added to my list. In this case, I have them all inside of a collection, so I'll add the collection to the setup. Now I'll look around for an angle that looks appealing, and press Ctrl-Alt-N to create a new scene from the view. You can see how my proxy characters are in the new scene. I can explore the scene in 3D space to find another composition for my storyboard. Now I just need to add my drawings. Every time a new scene is added with ActionBoards, a grease pencil object is automatically created and aligned to the camera's view, allowing me to go right in and start drawing. I can also add more grease pencil objects with the button New GP Objects, or the plus key on my keyboard. That's all for part 1 of this behind the scenes / how-to video series. In part 2, I will be showing you my thumbnailing process, as well as the different ways ActionBoards can help with managing your grease pencil objects. Till next time, see ya!